I think it comes across as totally authentic. And I'm glad you mentioned some folks who are apolitical, maybe folks who didn't even vote for President Trump, who don't follow him that closely, they don't care. It's still interesting to see a behind the scenes glimpse at the most powerful man on earth and one of the most talked about people. And I also think truth and authenticity are the hottest commodities in politics and media right now. Tell me about President Trump on stage versus off stage, because I hear he's kind of the same person.
He is the same person, but you just might not pick up on how kind he is actually. So like, I
Mm.
mean, he off stage, he's asking everyone if they're okay. They do this thing called clicks, which is when the photographers on the campaign or whatever call them clicks because they're literally clicking the camera, and it's donors or people that have been in the news because maybe there's a hardship. It could be a cancer patient. There's all different types of people that are in those moments, but he legitimately takes time with each person. He remembers people. I remember, shortly after Butler, a lot of people that were at Butler came to his different events through over the course of, he was in Pennsylvania all the time. And he would remember somebody would come up in a blue shirt or whatever, and he'd be like, "You were over my left shoulder, right over there." Like, and you stood up, like, because he's reviewed the footage and he remembers what people look like. And that's like the side of him that you don't necessarily get because a lot of times, famous people don't, they meet so many people, they don't remember anyone, but he
Mhm.
remembers every face, and he's so it is true. You get the same guy, but you see this different part of him where you're like, hey, that guy's a pretty cool guy. He seems nice. I wish he was my
No.
grandfather, you know?
Well, he seems like a cool grandfather. Like Kai Trump has been showing people her behind the scenes, and everybody's like, oh, you have the most iconic grandfather in American history.